Hello everybody, this is Cyrus here, back with another video. Today I'm just going to be showing a bunch of vintage and older toy trucks I have in my collection that I've found at like flea markets or online, stuff like that. At thrift shops, antique stores. So we're going to get into this video. I am really just not going to go with any particular brand or any particular scale. I'm just going to show anything that I haven't showed yet. I still have plenty of stuff I have that I'm going to be doing videos on, but I figured I would just do a quick quickly throw up some trucks I have in my collection. Show some of what I have going on there. So we'll start off with this Tonka tow truck, probably 70s, as they did do another version of this tow truck in blue. There were some differences. For starters, it was just the plastic insert, no metal base here. Also on the blue tow truck, the boom was red and had a little bit of a different design. It was triangular shape, but there was like some sections cut out in it to represent an actual tow boom, and also there was a rope on the end that the hook was attached to, and it was a metal hook instead of this plastic hook here. So this was probably released around the same time period, probably a later version, maybe an earlier version, I don't know. It's a little bit beat up, maybe not the best condition, but when it comes to like old Tonka trucks, if I find these at maybe an antique store, depending on the condition, sometimes I'll get them, sometimes I'll leave them. And then whenever I'm at like a thrift shop like Value Village, for example, I'll usually try to recover old Tonka trucks like that, or any older die casts as well. Then we have another tow truck. This one's probably a Marks, and why I'm guessing that is because underneath it says Made in Japan. I do have a few Marks trucks, and most of them were made in Japan, just like this one. Metal hook on the end. I had to put a little piece of wire because the pin was loose and it fell out. Another thing I found in a thrift shop bag, and I, had to rescue this from the thrift shop and all that. In very good condition, despite some minor dings here and there. There's some minor damage on the tow hook, but I can let that slide. The windshield has not yellowed, which is quite nice. So there's another old timer. Then we've got a Tootsie toy. I don't have a lot of Tootsie toys in my collection, but I did start collecting them recently. So I'm kind of new when it comes to this. It's a chemical tanker, probably 1970s, judging by the evidence, just like that tow truck, as I believe around the 1970s, these Tootsie toys were starting to use plastic base interior designs. Plastic base, plastic insert, no windshield. Probably a generic cap, but then I could be wrong, as some of Tootsie Toys vehicles were licensed. Like we got Ford LTD, even when they were upgraded, we got like Ford LTDs and Jeep Jeepsters, so it has me wondering, maybe this could be a license. I don't know. Got a little bit of Hot Wheels action. This Hot Wheels Unimog I got at a flea market. It was in a bin with some other Hot Wheels cars, and I see this and I'm thinking this is good condition. None of the axles are bent either. It's all straight and rolls nicely. So I went ahead and rescued this while I could, because I do like collecting Unimogs. This one I actually have the box for, this Krispy Kreme Donuts delivery van. The only thing is, I did take it out of the box. I will put it back in, but this wasn't like a mint in the box item, and I could partly tell this because this was a, it didn't have the interior piece of packaging that was supposed to go in the box. Made by Days Gone, or Lato, one of those two. I think it was Days Gone, though. I think they're both the same company or same concept, at least. Matchbox super fast dump truck. This one I also salvaged out of a thrift shop bag at another Value Village. This one does have some wear and tear, a few minor paint chips, but the dump bed still held on. And what's nice is it being held on by a pin. You can get a really good dump height on this, by the way. Interesting to note, you have your engine behind the cab. But yeah, again, not the best condition, but I didn't want this to end up getting in any worse condition than it already is, like end up in the hands of a 5-year-old. Matchbox Ford Grits Redding truck. A lot of these will not only be in beat up condition, but they usually have this plastic tab at the back that's broken off. On this one, it still works. You can actually put some salt in here, and then when you pull the tab, there's a little chute underneath that allows you to discharge your salt onto the road. Again, very good condition despite some minor paint chips at the back of this. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to say. I actually did find one of these at an antique store in Hamilton, but it was a lot more beat up, and I really wanted one of these in good condition. And next thing you know, I'm checking out another antique mall, and I managed to find one that was managed to find this one, which was in really good condition, despite a couple minor chips on the back. It was really almost mint. Oh yeah, here's the, I forgot to point this out with the Tootsie Toy Tanker. Your decals are a little bit weird. Same thing with the tow truck. But otherwise, minor paint chips. New York Times. I do like the red color they went with. It's a nice striking color, probably a 1920s delivery van. The only thing is how you're supposed to reach the 2 doors on the back of this. Gold. I like the golden grill. It's a nice touch in my opinion. And then this one was probably one of my really good finds. This Chevy Motor Parts delivery van. You do have a spare tire on the side. None of these rubber tires have cracked. The windscreen is not busted. Also, there's no paint chips. Probably a miniature bank replica, as there is a coin slot, but really the only way you can open this is by unscrewing this. There's no unlocking mechanism. And really the only coins you can put in there would be pennies and dimes, maybe a couple nickels, but those are the pennies and dimes would be the smallest coins you could fit in the back of this bank. So really, I'm guessing this is maybe a bank replica. And then the last one, this one was I think this was either in the 60 or 70 range. Made in the probably late 1950s, early 1960s. No damage to any of the rubber tires. Made by Corgi Toys, and what's nice is your windscreen hasn't even yellowed yet, which is quite nice. There's a few minor paint dings on the back of it, but otherwise paint and stuff is in really good condition. And there are a few display possibilities. I'll usually display this truck with either some pallets in the back, as well as maybe some stacks of bricks or stuff. So really, there's a few display options for this. So that covers my video on these trucks that I have in my collection. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite. I thought I'd just do a quick run through of some of these that I haven't done videos on yet. Until then, thanks for watching. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.